Hey, while you in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead.
My sister, you love God? Huh? How you love God? You don't know? Do you want to know how? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna show you real fast how y'all love God. You got that? Watch this. Then we're gonna go back to Deuteronomy 10. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Watch this.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this.
Now look, hey, Jay, what's your name again? Jay Sean. Stay focused with me, bro. Everything out here you ain't got to worry about. We got to hear the Bible now. Watch this. You love God, sis? You do? Now we about to read out the Bible how we love God. And I want to show y'all something. When we say we love God, it has to be followed behind what? Action, right? You can't say, I love my kids, but then you don't take care of them. You see what I'm saying? You can't say I love my mama, but then you disrespect her, you put your hands on her. Is that love? No, so in order to say we love God, it's something that we have to do. And it's one of the things God requires of us as Israelites. Watch this.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3. For this is the love of God.
Is that hard to understand? It said, this is the love of God. Your pastor not finna read this to you. New Hope, Christian Faith, Christ the King, all these churches, we just sat out here in the ghetto, in the slums, and they have never read this part of the verse in the church. I guarantee you. Because if they say the laws is done away with, we ain't got to keep the commandments of God, how would I love him then? Watch this.
That we keep his commandments.
In order to love God, you got to what?
That we keep his commandments.
Now it said, this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. My sister, is that hard? Is that what I said? Are those my own words? Read it again from the top.
For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God. Is that what that means? Is it any other way when, you know, they say this is a private interpretation? That's your understanding. Is it another understanding outside of this is the love of God? That's simple, right? Watch this.
That we keep his commandments.
So in order to love God, you got to do what, sis? Keep his commandments. Deshaun, you know that already, right? So now, in order to say you love God, you got to keep his laws. Read on.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Hey, I'm going to ask y'all, what's your name, sis? Huh? Rochelle? Okay, what's your name, bro? Huh? JJ, come here. Jay Sean, y'all come up, bro. We men, bro. We men. I know all of a sudden now you got to go. But hey, my brother's right here that's looking at this sign. Y'all love God? Y'all love God? What about you? Kinda, sorta? You ever prayed before? Hey, no. Don't go nowhere. I want to show y'all, JJ, watch this. Listen to what the Bible just said. And I'm going to go down the line. I just showed them what the love of God is. Watch this.
For this is the love of God.
So it said, this is the love of God, read.
That we keep his commandments.
Now, in order to love God, JJ, you got to do what? Say it again. Keep the commandments. Now we learning. So now, what happened when we don't keep the commandments of God? Deuteronomy 28:15. What happened when we stop keeping the commandments of God? Who knows? Say it again. He punished us. Why? Because we didn't keep his what? It's that simple. Now you learn it. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Now where you at on this sign right here? I want you to look and see where you at on this sign. I want you, JJ, look at this brown sign. Come over here and come take a look. Where you see your name at? Watch this.
But it shall come to pass.
But it shall come to pass.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if you don't hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, all these pastors that we got in every city, you go to Jackson, Mississippi, Detroit, you go to Atlanta, you go to Chicago, what's the best looking building on the block? The church. And they not teaching us nothing in there, because if they was, you would see a lot less crime, you would see a lot less murder, you would see a lot less adultery, it'd be a lot less baby mamas. Because some brothers know, in order to find a sister, where they normally go. Where can you go to find a harlot? Let me say it like that. Say it again. Say it again. Now look. What did he say? Come here, let me see something. Let me see something. Y'all want to hear what bro got to say on the phone? Watch this. What you got to say, Glenn? Okay, he said read Deuteronomy 7. We got you right after this. I thought he was trying to say something, but I want him to see something. Your nationality is the most important thing, and they try to hide it from you. That's why I switch spots with you. That's why us as men got to stand up and learn that we are Israelites from the 12 tribes of Israel. Yes, and if we repent, God gonna put us back in the rulership. Right. You ain't got to worry about, oh man, I got to go to work. Oh, I got bills. I don't know where my next bill gonna come from. My brother's shooting at me. The police shooting at me. All those things is because we didn't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God. Watch this.
Right. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
That's that word again, JJ. What's your name again? Damo? Okay, Damo and JJ. God said that we didn't keep his commandments. Watch this.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said curses would come upon a specific group of people for not keeping his what? Commandments. Not keeping his commandments. Now, I'm going to see. I want 16, 32, 37. We're going to go straight through some curses to see if you relate to who these people God talking about. Watch this, and I'm going to let y'all put it together. Watch this, verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So God said Israelites would be cursed in the city and in the field. Look at this stuff right here. All y'all three men right here. JJ, Damo, and Jay Sean, and my sister, Rochelle. I got it, I ain't forget. God said we'd be cursed in the city and in the field. Who the ones was getting beat in the field? Who the ones was picking the cotton? Who the ones was picking the tobacco? Say it again, sis. The black people, but God called us what? Israelites. Black is just the color of his do-rag that should come on, and the tan color of his hoodie. Why we call ourselves black? That's a color. What's confusing? Read it again from the top.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So looking at being cursed in the field, when you look at during the time of slavery, when we picking cotton, they had our children, women out there. They had kids out there picking cotton, so their fingers was bleeding. Then when you didn't pick enough cotton, what happened to us, JJ? Say it again. God said that's one of the punishment he'll put upon who? Oh, say it again. The Israelites. Did this not happen to our people? So if God said that would happen to Israelites, who is the Israelites today, JJ? Say it again, sis. Bro, you better take heed. You better take heed. Stop calling yourself black, African American. We appreciate you. No, that's not nothing. No power come behind that. We was black doing Million Man marches. We was black trying to fight for the civil rights. We was black. All those things that we don't understand. When you come back to knowing you an Israelite, you a prince that has power with God.
That's right.
You don't realize how great you are. So since he said Deuteronomy 7, let me get one more curse. 32.
32. Thy sons and thy daughters.
God said the Israelite sons and daughters, read,
shall be given unto another people.
When did that happen? Slavery, auction blocks. It said the Israelite sons and daughters will be given to another people. Who did this happen to? Who was on auction blocks? Who went to these things? Give me that extra sign under here. Give me that extra sign for that slavery sign. My brother right here. My brother right here. What's your name? Kevin. So Kevin, I was just talking to JJ and Damo before Damo tried to run and get up out of here. JJ, stay right here. It's another one down there. It's another one in there. But read 32 again. I'm still with you, Rochelle.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So look, JJ, and you said Kevin, who had a history of being put on slavery auction blocks? That's the wrong one. Who had a history of being put on slavery auction blocks? And say it again, sis. So wait, what does God call us? Say it again. That's who you are. We can't go by calling ourselves black. Do you call yourself black, bro? Kevin, do you call yourself black? Why? And that's just the color of this speaker right here. That's the color of the car tires you got to go serve your enemies for. Why would we call ourselves black? Ain't that just the color? But when you talk to a real African, they say I'm Zimbabwean, Cambodian, Libyan. But when it comes to us, why we forgot that we Israelites from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Those are the curses God said was going to happen to who? Us. So Kevin, come over here, because I know brothers be trying to squeeze their own way out and get up out of here. Watch this. It said, thy sons and thy daughters,
and thine eyes shall look and fail. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So my sister Rochelle, as a mother, imagine you being out during this time in slavery and the child gets snatched out of your hands and it gets sold to a whole nother place. That now the child was out here in North America in Virginia and they sell it to Master Charles out there in Mississippi. How you think that mother felt? Explain to us, how would you think that mother felt?
Say it on mic. I don't think I should have been slavery because I was
I'm glad you said that. It said, you said that she would feel bad, and you don't think, I got you. Oh, yeah. Okay, watch this. Now, this right here is the atrocities committed against the Israelites. These people had us in zoos, but Kevin walking away because he don't care. Kevin is the brother that say, I don't want to hear that. I got to go back to the store. I want to stay getting oppressed. I don't want to learn and see how my brother's trying to lift up Milwaukee and Chicago and Detroit. I'm tired of you brothers that's out here that always want to cry and complain about how I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to do that. Why y'all do this? Put the guards down. Stop selling drugs. Put it on the game. And y'all do all of that. But when it comes time for us to start to rise up, everybody want to walk back to the world. Everybody want to turn their back on the brothers. But I guarantee you, if I was Chief Keef, Lil Baby, NBA young boy out here talking about shooting and rapping about people and killing people that look like you would have all the time in the world. You got $500 to go get a front row seat at the damn concert. But now it's like, no, bro, you an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, from the tribe of Benjamin. That's why, JJ, we need men to rise up. Otherwise, sisters and brothers gonna keep dying. They gonna keep dying because men ain't rising up from Milwaukee. But every time somebody gets shot, oh, I got hollow tips, I got 4.5s, I got ARs, I got a cutie, I got a half, I got a P, what you need? We all the same, we the ones that got the plug and the connect, but when it comes time to showing God respect, you reject. Bring it out.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So God said that would happen to Israelites, Rochelle. I see you the one that's listening. So God said if that was going to happen to Israelites, like how you stated earlier, the mother would feel bad. You wouldn't even be, you said you wouldn't be able to make it during that time. Because how much pain that God put those punishments on us for being disobedient children. Watch this.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And God said we would have no might in our hand. You know how we ain't got no might in our hand today? They killed all the black leaders that rose up and tried to fight for the betterment of black people, quote unquote. Malcolm X tried to rise up. What happened? Dead. Marcus Garvey tried to rise up. What happened? He got kicked out, but yeah, he died as well. Who else? Say it again. This is the most common one. Martin Luther King. But guess what? Deuteronomy 76. So now you know that God said, in order to know who the Israelites are today, they would go through what? Slavery. They would go through slavery. Who the only people that got the history of being put on auction blocks, being put in zoos? This is how we was cursing the city in the field. Give me the one with the sister Sarah Bartman on it. Give me the one with the sister. I gotta show that. Rochelle, you here? JJ, you here? Read this right back. Deuteronomy 76. I'm gonna show you what God said about Israelites, and I want you to let me know who this is today. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
God said we holy, meaning we separate, and he chose us
to be a special people.
Who special like we is? Anything that we do, everybody else that don't look like us, copy it. You start wearing your hat backwards, people in China all of a sudden wearing their hat backwards. Right. You start rapping, next thing you know, Indians be out there rapping. You be like, bro, I don't know what he said, but it sounds good. Bring it out. Watch this.
Thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that upon the face of the earth.
My brother in the brown truck. Hey, the Bible said that we will be above all people. So who the greatest people on the face of the planet? Us. So why is it that we get the most disrespect and the black woman say she don't need us? How is that we above all people but we stuck at the bottom?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word